Not Allah's majesty. Who said that Muhammad sitting on the throne is sharing Allah's majesty?
Okay, I'll tell you how we just broke it down. I'll tell you how. So you just said, when I asked you, what is Allah's throne? You said it's His majesty. You also affirmed that Muhammad sits on Allah's throne. So that means that he's sharing Allah's majesty. This is shirk.
Give me a definition for shirk.
Associating a partner with Allah. When you say that somebody shares majesty with Allah, then you're associating a partner, bro.
Okay, beautiful.
Hey,
one second.
Hold this for me. You hold it like this.
So if you're a Christian apologist who likes to engage with Muslims, I'm sure that you're learning some of your abilities and some of your argumentations from an individual by the name of Avery Austin, also known as God Logic. Just recently, he's had a discussion with an individual by the name of Central Dawah. He goes by the title Central Dawah, and I've came across Central Dawah a couple times on not Facebook, but TikTok, and where he calls himself debating Christians. But a lot of times when he gets on these live streams on TikTok, not all the time, but sometimes he gets on there with Christians who are not as well versed in the scriptures and also not in Muslim theology, Islamic theology. And so it appears that Central Dawah does a great job and presents himself as a great Muslim apologist. But when he runs into someone like Avery Austin or God Logic, he finds himself in a very difficult situation because God Logic is definitely not a pushover. And I really appreciate Avery, man. Avery, that's my dude. And he is a young man who is out here doing his thing, eviscerating the Islamic position. And the video I have for you today is goes right to that category of God Logic eviscerating, flaming, cooking a Muslim, and that Muslim is Central Dawah. And so I guess this interaction took place in Balboa Park. If you've been to California, Balboa Park is located in San Diego, California. And so it was definitely a interesting interaction. And so I wanted to sort of comment and chime in on this conversation. From what I understand, this conversation took place maybe about a couple of days ago. And it was a very eye-opening conversation, to say the least. And so let's get into this video, and I want to know what you think about this interaction.
I wanted to ask something I wanted to ask the same question that you asked to me. What will you see? When you see Allah, what will you see? When you will see Allah. But what will you see?
Muhammad sitting on the throne of God, like Ahmed Hanbal said. Ahmed Hanbal said that. What's the Yom
You know that little laugh? That laugh like that. That laugh that Avery just did? That's a laugh that said, oh boy, I'm gonna cook you. I'm gonna cook you. You just really messed up. That's that confidence laugh, right? That laugh like, ooh, you were in for a world of hurt now. You just said exactly what I wanted you to say. Hey, you about to cook this cat.
Do you agree that that's an argument?
Go to Ahmed Hanbal, what he said.
What's the issue?
That can't be a counter, bro.
That's not my argument right now.
Yeah,
What's the issue with the Prophet sitting on the throne? What's the issue? What is the issue?
That is God. That means God is still sitting on the throne.
No, hold on.
What is the issue?
That means
Hold on. There's divinity.
Say it again.
If you don't got an issue with that, I guess not.
Do you have an issue with Muhammad sitting on the throne?
I think it's a problem.
That is a problem.
I think because it's Allah's throne, right?
Is the throne created?
That's what he said.
Yeah, but it's Allah's throne.
Beautiful. Is the throne created?
Look, so this is why I'm saying this. Because the Quran says that Allah doesn't share his authority with anyone. He doesn't share his dominion with anyone.
Yeah.
But if Muhammad is sitting on Allah's throne, he's sharing dominion.
That's right.
Beautiful. Is the throne created?
Yes.
Is Muhammad created?
Yes.
Okay, who's the object of worship?
It would look like it's both. If he's sitting on Allah's throne.
Notice this the mental gymnastics that Muslims have to do in order to try to compensate for the theology is amazing. And here it is, Austin is making complete sense, right? If Allah's throne is his majesty, then yes. And if Muhammad is sitting on that throne with Allah, then yes, that is Muhammad taking authority, the same authority as Allah. He's sitting on his throne. He's taking his glory. He's a part of Allah's glory and majesty, right? He's taking part of it. He's sharing it, right? He's sharing the majesty, and that's shirk, right? That's what that is. And so he's about to give this laugh. Central Dawah is about to get his laugh, but that laugh is a laugh of like, oh my goodness, I have no comeback for this. That's this kind of laugh that Central Dawah gives.
What's the laugh? Hold on, let him respond. The fake laugh doesn't work here. Who's the
Right, the fake laugh ain't working. Fake laugh ain't working. Let's get back down to business.
Object of worship.
I just told you.
Okay.
If he's sharing dominion with Allah, it looks like both are the objects of worship. Refute that.
Beautiful. You're saying Muslims are committing shirk.
Yes.
Okay. When will Muhammad?
You're not sharing authority.
I don't know that.
Okay, he doesn't know, but he's making the argument.
Well, no, you affirmed it. What are you talking about?
When will Muhammad sit on the throne?
You affirmed that he will sit on the throne. Who cares when?
Will everybody be dead?
That's what I know.
Will everybody be dead at that time?
Isn't that the day of
It
resurrection?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why.
Everybody will be alive.
Even they're not none of human being alive and he's still sitting on the throne of God.
Everybody will
That
be
means
alive
God.
again.
Actually,
Will everyone
that
be
means
dead?
you believe that is God.
Who's the object of worship?
Why?
Both of them.
Why?
How? Prove it.
Because he's sitting on Allah's throne.
So-
Right. Both of them are object of worship. If he's sitting on Allah's throne, then they're both are seen as objects of worship. That's fundamental, right? That is fundamental. I mean, even within the Trinitarian doctrine, we understand that Jesus is at the right hand of the Father, but he shares dominion and sovereignty with the Father. That's a part of the understanding of the Trinity. And so the Christian doesn't have a problem with the Father and the Son being equal, co-equal, co-eternal, right? Sharing the same essence and nature, right? The Trinitarian has no problem with that because we understand that God is three persons, one being, right? And so this is obviously the case. If Jesus is co-equal, co-eternal with the Father, then they are one. They are sharing that authority, right? They both have that authority. The logic follows that if they both have that authority, then they're both worthy of worship, right? And so this is what Avery is pointing out. The inconsistencies in Muslim Islamic doctrine is astounding. And you see Central Dawah attempting all these mental gymnastics to try to get out of this cluster, right? This is a problem for them. And instead of admitting it and understanding that the theology is misplaced or not correct, they will continue to try to do mental gymnastics to get out of this situation. But Avery is not going to let him out of this situation.
Represents Allah's dominion.
Yeah.
No.
Who said the throne represents Allah's dominion?
What is the throne?
What classical Arabic lexicon are you getting this?
What is the throne? What is it? What is
The
it?
throne is a creation of Allah.
But what is
That's
it?
what it means.
It's Allah's throne.
Look, you're a creation of Allah. Are you Allah's throne?
No.
Okay, what is Allah's throne?
Allah's throne, it's His majesty.
Okay.
Beautiful. It's His majesty.
Sure.
So, can any human share Allah's majesty?
The throne is created.
That's not what
is also
I didn't ask you that. Can any
So
creature?
what is the issue
Central.
of Muhammad sitting on the
Let
throne?
me answer the question.
Okay,
Can any
how
creature,
do
wait,
we-
don't save him. Don't put your cape on. Can
I like that, right? I like that. He said, "Don't save him. Don't put your cape on. Go put it back up. Don't try to save him," because Avery got Central Dawah cornered, and Central Dawah don't have a response to what Avery is asking because Central Dawah, whether he's willing to admit it or not, he understands that there is an inconsistency in his argumentation. There's an inconsistency within his theology. And if you have to do all of these mental gymnastics and go all over the place with your thinking in order to make it make sense, then you have a flawed theology. Inconsistency is a sign of a flawed argument. Inconsistency is a sign of a flawed theology. And so that when you have to do all that, oh yeah, you got issues now. You got issues. And I like how he told homeboy to put his cape up, right? Don't come save your boy. Let him get flamed. Let him get cooked because his theology is causing him to get cooked. Get him, Avery. Get him, boy. Get him, get him, get him.
any creature share Allah's majesty?
Not Allah's majesty. Who said that Muhammad sitting on the throne is sharing Allah's majesty?
Okay, I'll tell you how we just broke it down. I'll tell you how. So you just said, when I asked you, what is Allah's throne? You said it's His majesty. You also affirmed that Muhammad sits on Allah's throne. Sure. So that means that he's sharing Allah's majesty. This is shirk.
Sure.
Give me a definition.
First, facts. I mean, that's what it is, right? Shirk is whenever a creation or some kind of idol or a sign of polytheism is present within the worship of Allah, right? That's what shirk is. Shirk is placing anything, a creation or any other person or any other God, in the same position as Allah. And if Muhammad is sitting on the throne of Allah, that means he's sharing the majesty and authority of Allah. And so that's shirk, according to their own definition of shirk, right? I mean, it's clear cut. And that's why you see Central Dawah doing all of these mental gymnastics to try to get out of this issue. He ain't getting out of it. You got to deal with this, brother. You got to deal with this, buddy. You got to deal with it.
Sure. Associating a partner with Allah. Okay, when you say that somebody shares majesty with Allah, then you're associating a partner, bro.
Okay, beautiful.
Hey,
Hold
hold this for me. You hold it like this.
Look at Avery. Boy, you gotta love Avery, man. I love the confidence, man. I really love the confidence. This is my guy, man. I really appreciate and love Avery's confidence. This is what it looks like when you cook someone, guys. This is what it looks like. Now, dude, we're not, this is not being boastful or being unhumble or anything like that, but just showing how absurd the Islamic position is. We can't get around it, guys. I mean, if it's absurd, it's absurd. And it's so easy to dust your hands off and say, look, it's a wrap, right? Clean towels. And that's what he did. He cleaned towels. And now you got Central Dawah asking, so what is the definition? What is the definition? Classic. They try to undermine your ability to understand. They try to undermine you defining something correctly, or they try to undermine your intellect when they have nowhere to go. Right? What's the lexicon definition of shirk? Huh? What does that got to do with anything? Avery just gave you the definition of shirk fundamentally. And your theology is a violation of that shirk by your own definition.
Logic. Give me the classical Arabic lexicon definition for what shirk is.
What?
But yeah,
Why?
who cares?
I mean, you don't have to.
Can we just look? We ain't got all these books here. Can we just agree?
It's okay. We don't need books.
Can we just agree that shirk means
No. Give me the definition of a classical Arabic lexicon.
Can you do it for me?
No, this is your job.
No, why is it my job?
Why should I do your homework?
This is
Nobody
you.
doing the homework. Ain't nobody doing the homework for him, man. You ain't doing the homework. The fact is that Avery cooked Central Dawah, and it's always great to see Avery doing his thing, man. He's a young brother, and he is doing his thing, and these are the kind of debaters I'm looking forward to seeing, man. These guys who are young, who are coming up, who are beginning to step into the fold. And I mean, Avery been doing this for quite some time, man. He's almost at 200,000 subscribers, man. And I'm just excited and happy for Mr. Austin, and he's about to get married and stuff. So I am looking forward for years to come, by God's grace, of Avery doing his thing and bringing glory to God and magnifying the name of Jesus in his abilities and his apologetic efforts and ministry and evangelism. And so, Avery, if you ever see this, do your thing, brother. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to what God is going to do with you in your marriage, because you're about to get married. And keep doing your thing, man. And definitely, Avery cooked Central Dawah beyond reason and showed the inconsistencies of the Islamic doctrine. If you appreciate this video and all this content, make sure you subscribe to The Gospel Truth. All right, take care. God bless.